Tap on the screen and we're going to get this party started. I got YouTube up. Okay, YouTube, same thing. Sign in. Let us know where you're signing in from. And, well, you don't have to tap on the screen. Fan base, sign in. Make sure you let us know where you're signing in from. So make sure, good morning, UK in the building. Y'all ain't going to be able to tell me too much. Y'all ain't going to be able to tell me too much. Come on in from NC. Hampton, come on in. Ann Arbor, Michigan, Midwest. Okay, so just make sure you're signing in. Tap on the screen. Am I also live on YouTube? Yes, I am. Yep, I'm live on YouTube as well. So if somebody want to jump over on YouTube on the YT, you can jump in on the YT. From Philly's in the building. So make sure, hey Florida, so make sure you are at your mat, not by your mat, because we're going to start off with some breathing exercises first. Let me know if this audio is okay, because I do have a voice amplifier, and since I'm going live on all three platforms, I don't know if I need to plug in. What's up, East Coast? I don't know if I need to, and Kansas, if I need to plug in some earbuds or something. So let me know. If Ireland, hey, what's up? Friends, Park Forest, hey cousin, Park Forest. So let me know, okay. And Yvette is in Indiana. We got the DMV. So YouTube, let me know if I'm sounding okay, because I don't have on a voice amplifier. And I'm kind of hearing the echo on my end, and I got to work on my technology to see how to plug amplifiers into all three. So let me go. What's up, BG? So let me know if my voice is okay and you can hear sounds great. Thank you, because I was blessed with a strong vocal cord. So I'm going to work with what the Lord gave me. Amen. What's up, Shy City? Shy City, stand up in the building. YouTube, let me know. Sounds good to you? All right. Thank you so much, Constance. All right. So we're going to get this party started, because remember I told you I ain't wasting nobody's time. So make sure you get comfortable on your mat. We're going to start with some breath work first. Then we'll do some spinal work, and then we'll get into the flow. What's up, ATL from Texas? So I'm going to get into this breath work, you guys. So hey, Seattle. So if I'm not able to shout you out from where you're from, I will, try to scroll through the comments when we're done. If you have questions, if you blocked on YouTube, that's terrible. All right, but you here on the CT. So try to hold your questions. If they're just burning, you can put them in the chat, but as class is going, I don't want them to get lost, because I'm going to come back to the camera and make sure that I talk to you guys. You Vegas here, you have to switch to the TV. Oh, so you telling me that I'm on the big screen in Vegas? I'm on the big screen. Hey, Paula, what's going on from Maryland? So let's get started with this breath work. Hello, everyone's come in. Let me know where you're coming in from. So get comfortable on your mat. You can do this breath work either in an upright seated position. Thank you for the gifts. And I'm working my own chat, you all. So I'm not ignoring you. So if you gifted me or GIFTEING me, I do appreciate it. What's up, Shy City? And then once I step away, I'm not going to be able to see you. Yes. So if you have a burning question, again, you can put it in. Oh, thank you so much. You can put it in the chat, and I'll try and scroll through them. But if you can hold on to it after class, we're going to do like a quick 30-minute flow. But 30 minutes ain't quick in exercise time. But anyway, I like to say that. So we're going to do this quick flow, and then we'll get back to our questions. Yes? So get a comfortable position on your mat, whether you're sitting upright or whether you're lying down. If you decide that you're going to sit upright, you need to work on your spine. We're going to put the spine to work. If you're going in an upright position, if you're lying down, your spine is at rest. So I want you to start with keeping your shoulders down. So I'm trying to get in a view of both. There we go. Keeping those shoulders low. Keep your airway open. What I mean by that, we're not putting our head down and leaning from side to side. Unless you just really got to crack your neck, because we be popping in the morning, then go ahead and crack your neck. Other than that, you get me on the big screen. Also, keep your airway open. We want to keep this open because we're getting into the breath work, and I want you to be mindful. This is where we start our mind-body connection. We're going to start it at the beginning of class. So take a nice deep inhale through both nostrils. You're going to inhale as much air as you can possibly get into both nostrils. Bringing the air in. As it's coming down to your chest, think of a cyclone. So taking the air from side to side, down, and down until it reaches your belly. On the exhale, it's coming up through a smaller tube, because you're going to exhale like you have a straw in your mouth. That's called pursed lip breathing. You're going to take a nice deep inhale through both nostrils. Exhale through those pursed lips. So if you had an actual straw in your mouth, that's how you're going to blow. So the air is going down 2 tubes. It's coming up 1. That pursed lip breathing is starting to get your lungs working like, hey, we got work to do, we got work to do. So I want you to, that's the mechanism, that's the way that you're gonna breathe. Now I want you to find a pace that's comfortable for you with that breathing. Inhaling through both nostrils, exhaling through those pursed lips. Now, when I say I'm going to cue you, but I'm not going to pace you, what I mean by that is, I got this reflection. Sorry, you all. So when I say I'm cueing you and not pacing you, I'm just giving you the cues as to what you should be doing, but you go at your pace. Amen? Because I don't want you to get stuck on my count, because sometimes my count is off, and then you be holding your breath, and then you be turning other colors, and I can't see you, and it just be a whole terrible situation. We don't want that. Again, we're going for pursed lip breathing, inhaling through both nostrils, exhaling through the mouth through those pursed lips. So it's like you have a straw in your mouth because you're working those lungs. The air is going, it's intercostal breathing is what it is. So you're going across the chest first. So think of a cyclone. It's big at the top. It closes down to that funnel in the bottom. Once it reaches the bottom, you're blowing through your lips like you have a straw in your mouth, and you're bringing it up through that 1-2 because we're activating the lungs. Keep breathing in that pattern, but find a pace that's good for you. This morning, we need different things, different days. Now we're going to add in our pelvic floor. So I'll come up on my knees for this so you can see. So your pelvic floor is responsible for holding your goodies up, right? So it has a responsibility to work against gravity, because we know the older you get, gravity ain't your friend. So think of your pelvic floor as a basket, right? So you have this basket. That's what's holding your goodies up, yeah? Sometimes that pelvic floor gets weak. Imagine what's happening when that pelvic floor gets weak. If you had a baby, and anybody ever had a baby, you know what happens right after you had that baby? Yeah, you be having them little accidents, them little dripping. Yeah, the older you get, that pelvic floor gets weak. And if you don't use it, you lose it. You heard of that? So that's what we're going to do. We're going to use the pelvic floor. So this is the pelvic floor, but this is what it looks like. So it's like a little basket. So it has some buoyancy to it, or it has some flexibility to it. And what we're going to do, we're going to tighten it up and pull it up. Listen, you know you had came to a gynecologist appointment, did you? Did you? Let's work on the pelvic floor. Here we go. Take a nice deep inhale through both nostrils. On your exhale, seal your pelvic floor. So you're sealing it in and you're pulling it up from the inside. That's your exhale. Take a nice deep inhale. Pelvic floor is a little loose. On the exhale, seal it in and pull it up. That's what's happening on the inside. So we've added that to the pursed lip breathing. Inhaling through both nostrils. Exhaling through those pursed lip. Pelvic floor exercises. Yes, we got to work this thing out. Now we're going to get a little bit deeper into that pelvic floor. So what's going to happen at this point, not only are you sealing those muscles in and pulling them up, you're not going to close off entrances or exits. We listen and we don't judge. I don't know what you call them. Yeah, but I'm going to identify them as an entrance or exit, because you may use them for, should you kneel? No, I was just showing you on my knees instead of me going all the way to the back. You don't have to kneel. So along with sealing that pelvic floor in and pulling it up, if you had to pee, I want you to hold that. That's entrance or exit number 1. That's up to you. Hold on to that. On that exhale. You know I'm right. Is that the Roma Empress? You know I'm right. You know I'm right. Number 2. Entrance or exit 2. You call it whatever you want. So if you had on a tampon, yoni egg, benoit beads, benoit balls, glitter, fairy dust, cobwebs, we listen and we don't judge. We want you to hold that in, right? So you're sealing. So you're sealing from the front. Sealing from the front if you had to pee. From the middle, you're sealing in the middle. Now, only for the purposes of class would you do this. We're going to work on those sphincter muscles, which is if you had to have a bowel movement. I want you to hold that. So you got 3 things now. You're sealing off all 3 in that pelvic floor. Jesus, baby, the cobwebs be there. I listen and I don't judge. Don't be judging people. What's that? Trillions? Don't be judging people. So take a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, so we are sealing off that pelvic floor, right? Sealing it in, pulling it up. So if you had to pee, you got the middle. And if you had to pass gas, or if you had to have a bowel movement, we want to make sure that we work all of those muscles. Yes? So let's go for a few more of those. Taking a nice deep inhale. We're adding. Exhaling through those pursed lips. Shoulders are low. Airway is open. Chest is facing forward, so we don't want to round down. You're using your spine. If you're upright, I want you to stay upright. If you're lying down, you're fine. So whichever one is more comfortable for you. Taking a nice, you trying to focus. I'm sorry, I'm telling the truth though. I mean, it may sound like a joke, but you know I'm telling the truth. Take a nice deep inhale, and exhale. It starts at 6 a.m. Central Time. Exhaling through those pursed lips, keeping the shoulders low, keep your airway open. Thank you so much, you all, for tapping the screen. Share out the live, let your people know we got it popping over here early in the morning. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhaling through those pursed lips. You're going to pull all of the air up and you're getting out every atom of air. That's what Joseph Pilates, the creator, that's what he says. You're going to get out every atom of air as if you're wringing out a towel. Yes? Now we're going to add on to that. I know you're like, dang, how much math we got this morning? You're going to add on to that. So not only are you inhaling through both nostrils, exhaling through the pursed lips, you are sealing that pelvic floor, sealing off all three entrances. So exits, now we coming to the outside, to the abdominals. See, and that's what I'm trying to tell y'all. When you watching them videos and the instructor, I'm not blaming the instructors. The instructors don't have to tell you everything, but I wanted you to come here so you can understand what's happening underneath, and that's how you get into the ab work. People like, they need to work for my abs because it's a lot going on. So on top of everything else that you're doing, you're now going to seal your abdominals. Again, I'll come to my knees. You don't have to come to yours. You can do it in your seated position. I'm just showing you what's happening. You're going to seal your abdominals. Let me come back. You're sealing them from the bottom. You're sealing them in the middle. You're sealing them at the top. So if you had to put a nice seal right here, y'all remember when jeans didn't have no denim? I don't know if you're there. Oh, I'm Gen X. So when the jeans didn't have no denim, you had to do all this stuff. That's what you're doing. You want to make sure you seal. Seal. So you're taking that inhale through both nostrils. Exhaling through the pursed lips. Along with the pelvic floor, you're sealing those abdominals in. So the abdominals are actually like a hug to the spine. They're the support to the spine from the front. So you want to pull everything back, not just here. So when you hear engage your abdominals, we're talking about the whole thing in Pilates. This is identified as your powerhouse. So it's not just right here. Yeah. We're bringing everything back. So think about you're holding your spine from the front. Yeah, hugging around the back. So let's see what we got. We got inhaling through both nostrils, exhaling through the pursed lips. Pelvic floor is being sealed in and pulled up. Abdominals are being sealed in and pulled back. Whoo, child, yes, exhale. That was a lot. We ain't even got to move yet. We moving the blood around. We getting our circulation going. We getting warmed up from the inside out. We getting warmed up from the inside out. Yes, hallelujah, amen. Here we go for 3 more. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale through both nostrils. Take care of that pelvic floor. Make them abs come to work. The whole abdominal section, right? One more, taking a nice deep inhale. And exhale through the pursed lips. Work your lungs. Work your pelvic floor. Work those abdominals to make sure that you're hugging the spine from the front. Thank you for the follows, you all. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you so much. Last one, take a nice deep inhale and exhale. Whew, and relax. Jesus. Thank you so much. Now, what's going to happen with our breathing? So you have your technique. Now, you got options. We got options in here. We have a few things on the menu. You can continue with that pursed lip breathing as we go into this controlled breathing. It's called box breathing. If this is your first time, yes, you feel it in the very beginning. I'll just recommend you just use your regular breath as opposed to pursed lip only for this your first time. But then once we start flowing in the class and as we move on, then go back to your pursed lip breathing. Just so we can get this box going, because I don't want you to be like, oh Lord, she said inhale through my, and then exhale, then I got a cyclone going on, then I got to be sealing stuff up and pulling stuff back and all that. Relax. Just breathe the way you normally breathe, because I want you to focus on this box breathing. And it's a controlled breathing method. Can I turn so the frame is filled? Oh no, because I have to do that in the very beginning on the live, and YouTube YT wouldn't let me stay in the horizontal position to go live. I did try that. I tried that. So, but once I go to my mat, you're gonna be able to see me. So can you see that can you see my whole reformer back there? Can you see that? Let me know if you can see that. I'm sorry, TikTok. But if you can see that whole black thing back there, that's actually where I'm gonna be teaching from. I'm just doing the breath work here. You sweating from breathing? Girl, it's a workout. It is a workout. Yeah? So let's get ready for this box breathing. This is my favorite of the controlled breathing methods because it's simple. You're closing a box. So we got 4, 4, and 4. That's what we're doing. So we're going to inhale for 4 counts, We're going to hold for 4 counts. We're going to exhale for 4 counts. That's the box. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. I'm a vibe. Y'all get with me. I'm a worldwide vibe. We got it 4 times, 4 times. Box breathing is very beneficial. There's scientific, medical, biological evidence that box breathing is very efficient. So whatever controlled breathing method that resonates with you, I would say, go with that. You can test them out. You can just go ahead. You can Google them. You probably can YouTube them. It's probably, TikTok them and YouTube. It's somebody that's doing them. They're different controlled breathing methods. My preference is just box breathing because I can keep up with the number 4. That's just really simple. And so I've learned, to use that one as my modality of making sure that I get my breath work in and getting my blood circulating and getting the oxygen moving in my body. Woo, child, you breathing and yawning, but you here. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. So here we go. Now I am going to, remember I told you this earlier, I am going to cue you and I'm going to pace you as well. So you're going to follow my count. Now, when I say I'm cueing you, not pacing you, then you working with what your mama gave you. Yeah. So I'm cueing you and I am pacing you. So here we go. Take a nice deep inhale for 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Last box. Inhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Exhale. 1, 2, 3, 4. Hold your breath. 2, 3, 4. Woosa. And mama say, mama sa, mama kusa. Tiffany, just come on in. Just come on in, come on in, come on in. Come on in, Tiffany. Shh. Don't tell nobody. Don't tell nobody. Just come on in. Get on your mat. Get on your mat. How we doing? So take a breather. Literally take a breather. Let me know. Just drop me something in. Let me know. Let me know. You floating. Yes. That was great. I love it. I love box breathing. Okay. So let me know, YouTube, how you doing? How did you do with that? So we're checking in. Thank you so much. So what we're doing this first week is kind of like pre-class because the class was technically supposed to start on February 3rd, but the people say, no ma'am, no ham, no turkey, no dinner. We're going to start this week. So this is our pre-work. We're getting ready. Control. You in control like Janet. Get your headset. Get your headset. You in control like Janet. But that breathing was good? Yes, breathing was good. I got some thumbs up. Thank you so much. You're in Dallas. Don't look, April. You better focus on the road. I appreciate you breathing, but don't be getting so relaxed that you don't focus on the road. Thank you so much for being on the road. Thank you so much. Your lungs are horrible. That's okay. We're here to work on that. We're going to take that back. Take that back. Your lungs are working to become better. We ain't using that word. No. We got positive vibes over here. Positive vibes. Yeah. We are identifying our bodies as these blessings, right? As these temples that we were given. And we're working. Thank you so much for my hearts. And we're working on making them better. Yes. Almost suffocated at first. We got that. Yes. That's why I said, okay, so a YTer said, almost suffocated at first, but then got the hang of it, right? Which is why I wanted you to use your regular breathing to do that, because it does take a minute to get used to it. If you got dizzy or something like that, make sure you got some water. I want you to take those breaks, and that's why we're working, doing everything down on the mat. But yeah, it is something to get used to. Yes? Are we still in it? No, I am. I'm going back there. I'm just sitting like this because I'm up here at the cameras, but I'm going to go back to my mat. So we're working. Woo! Thank you. I don't know what that ding was about, but I did something. Woo! Hey, yay me! I don't know what. I don't know what. Hey, somebody doing something. Ooh, thank you. I got some. Oh, my live goal was achieved. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Thank you so much. Okay, now we're going to work on the spine. We're going to work on getting some mobility and flexibility in our spine before I go back there. Because once I go back to my mat, I'm not going to be able to check in with you guys. Does that make sense? Does Pilates help with posture? Yeah, that's what we're doing. We're working on the spine. Pilates is definitely good for your posture. So you don't have to sit like me. Sit comfortable however you are on your mat. As a matter of fact, if you sit like me, let me take that back. If you want to sit crisscross applesauce, what I want you to do is focus on your spine, but you're taking your legs and you're opening them. So think about pressing your feet into the floor, and if you had some hooks on your knees, they're being pulled towards the floor as well. So if you decide, if you can go crisscross applesauce, that's up to you. Otherwise, you're going to take those legs and they're extended straight out in front of you. And this is what's going on with your feet. So I'm going to slide back here so you can see me. Those legs are straight out in front of you. You see how my feet are flat? They're not just hanging out here. I am pushing away. So this is the flat foot. I'm pushing into something that's in front of me. So if I was trying to push a door away, that's what's happening. So this is what it looks like from the side. Those ankles are flexed at a 90 degree. They're not here. Yep. Everybody at work. Everybody at work. So if you're going with straight legs, and I won't say a straight spine because our spine is actually not naturally straight. We do have some curvature in it. So sit as erect as possible. You're trying to focus on both. And this exercise on, yes it is. It's a lot. Exercising, this is a lot. But we're going to get it all together. We're going to end up flowing. So what I want you to do is pace yourself. If nothing else, I want you to pace yourself. And if you don't master anything else today but your breathing, pop your collar. That's it. It's a lot coming at you. But if that's all you master, that is it. You like, look, I know how to breathe. I can control myself and help keep you safe because I got some good breathing techniques to calm me down. That's what you do. That's a safety tactic for the people around you. Yeah, especially if you got to go to work. Tell them, look, I just learned some controlled breathing and I just, kept you safe. I kept you safe. So now we're going to get into the spinal work. The first position we're going to put our spine in is called a forward flexion, meaning you're going to roll your spine forward. You're going to fold your spine forward. So this is your spine, right? So this is what you're sitting on. This is the top of your spine. You're going to take that and you're going to create a C. This is what's happening with the top of your spine. So extending, these are your legs. These are your legs. So the spine is starting off straight and you're going to curve it down. So taking a nice deep inhale. As you exhale, you dislocated your shoulder, so you're using the breathing to get you, that shoulder stuff is not good at all. So here we go. Take a nice deep inhale. Nice deep inhale. It's called the C curve. You're curving your spine. What's also happening with your spine in the middle of your back, think of if you had to push something away from you, you want to curve your spine there. So you're starting off here. As you exhale, we're rounding down. Even if you need to literally put your hands in front of you, put them in front of you. And push. You see my back? I'm pushing away. I'm pushing away as I curve down. Inhale, I'm coming back up to the upright seated position. Exhale, I'm going to round, round, round. So push back with your back. With your mid back is what you are pushing back. That is a forward flexion. The other thing that's happening is your pelvis, right? The actual bony structure, not the pelvic floor. The bony structure, you're going to round that down. So you're creating a full C. And we're coming back up to an inhale. Exhale, you're rounding down. So you're curving the pelvis and you're curving the top of the spine. It's called a C curve in Pilates. Yes, it's called a forward flexion. If you got to get that right on your anatomy test. Inhale, you're coming back up to the upright seated position. It hurts a little. Is it hurting or is it stretching you? Because we don't want pain. If it hurts, then you don't push as far as it gets you into pain. Remember, I'm not there with you. I haven't done an assessment with you. You said that hurts? Okay, Lord, that hurt. Does it hurt because you haven't tested your spine like that, or hurt and feels like you're injured? Let me know. I definitely want you to chime in. Is this Is yes an answer? I'm not sure. I'm not sure what that means. So please clarify that. So take an inhale, your upright, erect position. Exhale, create your C. Curve that C as much as possible. Inhale, you're coming. Oh, you're just tight. Okay. See, don't be saying that because then people be thinking they get injured and they won't come back. Okay, yes, you don't stretch. Okay, thank you so much. Y'all be clear because y'all know people take stuff and run with it and they take it all out of context. They be like, ooh, somebody broke their back in Pilates. The lies you tell on Coach Robin. Take a nice deep inhale. And exhale, push, push, push. Cramps in your belly. Ooh. Or from the inside to the outside. Because the cramps in your belly from the outside, that's those muscles waking up. Like, where have you been? You ain't gave us no workout. Take a nice deep inhale. Yeah. Travel awkward. You doing right. People be running and just telling anything. Exhale, round and round and round, curving with that C. Let's go for one more. Take a nice deep inhale. Can I show it again? You just joining? Yep. So you're taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale, you're rounding. So not only are you rounding your back, you're curving your pelvis under because you're creating a whole C. Inhale, you're coming back up to the upright seated position. Exhale, you're rounding. Now remember, you're still in those abdominals too, and you're rounding. So that's what I meant by those abdominals are giving you a hug from the front into your spine. That's that support. You're taking that whole system. You're taking that whole structure back. Hey, what's happening, Coach Caprice? What's happening, Coach Caprice? So we good? We good on that? So that's 2. We got 2 more directions for the spinal work, and then we can add a bonus at the end. So we good? That feels good? Okay, we're good. So now we're gonna go into our extension. Thank you all for the follows, thank you for the hearts, thank you for sharing the live, thank you for tapping on the screen, thank you for tuning in on YouTube. Oh, Jesus, this is like a whole MC. I got a whole concert going on. So that was our forward flexion. What, class? Forward flexion. That was forward flexion, meaning that you are rounding your spine. And for those who use those devices where you got to close the C, close the ring. You know what I'm talking about, y'all, but them people that be in them groups, close the ring. That's what you're doing in that forward flexion. That is the goal on the forward flexion. Very good. Forward flexion. Yes, forward flexion. Now we're going to go for our back extension. We're going to extend the spine. So that forward flexion shortened the spine. And now we're going to go for the extension and we're going to the back. We're going to open up the spine. So what's happening as we go back, you made a C going forward, you're going to make a parenthesis going back. Unless you got some good flexibility in your back and you can do a seated back bend, you can make a C going down. Amen? But most of us, I'm raising my hand, most of us don't have that kind of extension in our spine. And that's okay, because that's the way the Lord made you. So you're going from this upright seated position. So remember, we flexed forward. Now we're going to extend back. So that middle back that you pushed back, you're now going to push forward because the chest is coming forward now. Shoulders are low, airway is still open. Taking a nice deep inhale. Exhale to prep. Your next inhale, the chest is coming forward. Pushing that chest forward. We're tilting the pelvis forward to open up the chest and take the spine back. So now you're making a parenthesis. Can I pull this up? Yeah. So you're now making a parenthesis, right? So it's kind of like you being fast, you're making a parenthesis. Yep. So you're going to come back to that seated position. Inhale. Move my arm. Go for the parenthesis. That's what you're doing. And my back is popping. I'll be popping in the morning, though. I'll be popping in the morning. Yep. A lot of cracking. You didn't hear what I just said? I'll be popping in the morning. Yes. A lot of cracking. For safety reasons, Monday and Friday classes, no replay. Oh, thank you so much. Let me pin you. Yep. No recordings because you're not going to be out there telling nobody that Coach Robin told you to do nothing that she didn't tell you to do. Thank you so much. Yep. Your legs are straight out. Your heels are pushed down to the floor and the soles are pushing forward. So all that's still going on. Did you forget about your pelvic floor? Did you forget about pulling those abdominals in? Where are your hands? You can rest them on your thighs. If you need some actual feedback, you can, if you want to, you can even put your hands on your lower back so that can help you. You can just leave them on your thighs or leave them side by side. Yep. We're good. That's the extension. So we did the forward flexion, and now we're doing the, oh, you in class for real? I ain't playing. When that clock struck 6, we in class for real. That's what a TikToker said. We in class for real. Here we go. Ooh, the backwards extension got me. Yes, that'll get you popping. So now you're opening it up. your pelvic floor retired. Bring that pelvic floor out of retirement. We're gonna work that thing out. Here we go. Your inhale is your opening. And your exhale is your upright seated position. Thank you so much for the follows. Inhale is your opening. Are we doing the whole movement? Yes. Will you ever go over breathing again? Friday. I mean, we can discuss it at the end, but I'll go over the actual breathing because we set our breath work up in the beginning of class. So it's breath work, spinal work, and then we get into our movement. So how are we doing with those extensions? That's the reverse. Let's go for one more at your pace. You're using your inhale to open up. So the chest is coming forward on your inhale, and the exhale, you go back to your upright seated position. Yes? All right, that's 2. We did our forward flexion. We did our back extension. Now we're going to go into our rotation. Thank you so much for tapping. Okay, have a good day at work, Charm Taylor. Thanks for joining us. What was I saying? Oh, to go into our rotation. And this is the twist. So think of that towel that Mr. Pilates described, wringing out every drop of water from a towel. Imagine that towel is on your waist. Yeah. And the more you can rotate your waist, the smaller it gets. That's just what I'm saying. I'm just saying. That might be true. It might not be true, but it'll get you to move. Again, have your legs in a position that's comfortable for you because you need all of this to be able to rotate. Arms are going to go out to the side. They're extended straight out to the side. So think of your navel as a navigator. For me, a window is here and a wall. From the window to the wall. Okay, it's too early for that. But I'm going to turn my navel to the window. And then I'll turn my navel to the wall. So I'm not looking for the window and looking for the wall. You see that? That's too much going on. I'm going to be in that upright, erect position. Arms out to the side. Yeah, you have a whole lot to learn. As I'm exhaling, my navel is looking. From the window to the wall, I know. My navel is going to look. My eyes are staying in alignment with my head. My head is staying in alignment with my neck, and I'm going to turn around. And if you're like, I can't rotate that far, that's okay. Take a nice deep inhale. Exhale. I'm trying to stay focused, T. Kelly K. I'm trying. Rotate that navel to the side. So the navel is rotating. Yeah? We start daily. It's Monday and Friday, 6 a.m. Central Time. Use your inhale to position yourself center. Exhale is where your knees go up. Is that okay? You have tight hamstrings? Yep, that's okay. We're here to work that out. That's what that means. Your hamstrings are tight. That is totally okay if your knees go up. And in fact, if you have a comfortable enough position, you can do it with your knees all the way up, and then you ain't got to worry about your hamstrings getting on your nerve. You can go from here and do your rotation from here. And you give those hamstrings a break. And so you don't have to worry about like trying to flatten those legs to keep the hamstrings down. You can totally do that. No recording. Classes are live. Inhaling. You're pacing. You're breathing. I'm just cueing you. Exhale is the rotation. You're exhaling with the rotation, correct. Exhale with the rotation. Inhale. You need help. You need to see what I'm saying. Listen, honey. Open your eyes open your ears so your eyes can see. Is that what it is? No, open your eyes so your ears can see, right? It's a whole bunch going on. But yeah, you keep your hands on your knee. Yeah. Yep, your hands can stay on. Yep, it's 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Here we go. Inhaling. That's your center. Exhale is your, snap, crackle, and pop. Exhale is your rotation. Those shoulders stay low, airway stays open. And that's called what class? Rotation. We're going from the window to the wall. And all these, okay. That was a Lil Jon. Hey, did y'all know, this is totally off track. Did y'all know Lil Jon has a meditation project? Like, he turned down for what? He turned down for meditation. Look him up. It's really cool. Lil Jon is now, rotation. Yep. Lil Jon is now doing meditation. Listen. Oh, and if you have not gotten Andre 3000 New Blue Sun, listen. That's in my day. That seriously is in my daily rotation. Andre 3000. What about coming out of the rotation? Coming out, you're inhaling because you're coming back to reset yourself in the center. When you come out of your rotation, you're inhaling. And when you go into your rotation, you're exhaling. Yep, Andre 3000. It's fire. It is fire. That New Blue Sun. Yeah, but Andre 3000 and Lil Jon have turned down to meditate. So here we go. So we got forward flexion. You got Andre 3 stacks. Yep, add Lil Jon. Yep, Sharika, add Lil Jon. Yes, yes, yes. You play Andre every night. See, and I do him when I do my legs up the wall. We'll talk about that in our self-care on our Sunday Live. But yeah, I do him when I do my legs up the wall. I do Andre 3000. But yes, yes, yes. So we got forward. All right, 4 a.m. Pacific Standard Time. Yeah, the people who are later than this, don't be talking about you can't make it. Somebody in here 4 a.m. Forward flexion is what we started with. Back extension is what we went into. And now we went into rotation. Rotation is one of those bilateral moves that can become a unilateral because you can stay rotating to one side or stay rotating to the other. You sweating? And look, we're just trying to breathe at this point and get our spines in order. Yes? When we rotate, do we come back to the middle and stop with breathing? And then, yes, that's your reset. For now, you're going to do it as a reset. You're going to do it in steps. So you'll exhale to turn, inhale to reset, exhale to turn. Once you get into your flow, your breath is just going to fade. Just like you go in there and make your little clips and you're on your editing and you get your movies together, that's going to be the fade. And it's just going to flow. It's going to flow. Your arms are burning. Yep, I ain't even mentioned the arms. Oh yeah, let me say this. Pilates is a full body exercise. Yeah, a whole system. It is mind, body, and spirit. Everything. Engage your core, your pelvis, and rotate. Come on now. Yes, that's what we're doing. So we're good? So now we're going to go for our lateral flexion. Lateral flexion means to the side. So think of a rainbow. Like think of going up and over a rainbow. Yeah, yeah, yeah. This is the first day of class. Shh. Yeah, get on your mat. Shh. Get on your mat. Yes, it's the first day of class. So we want to keep that spine in the upright position. So watch my shoulders. I got to get back and get in view of the camera. Watch both of my shoulders when I do this. I'm going to take one arm up. It doesn't matter which one you start with. As my arm is straightened, so keep it as straight as possible. If you got a little bend in your elbow, if that's your extension, keep it there. Watch the shoulder of the arm that's in the air, but pay attention to the other shoulder. I'm going to take my shoulder and take the arm further. I didn't lean down and I didn't reach over. So we're going straight up. Let the shoulder take the arm up. So it's like you reached up and then somebody grabbed you up from that same arm. But you got to stay balanced so that you don't knock yourself down. Let's just do only one side and then you let me know how that works. So reach up, shoulder up, and relax the shoulder. So my dog don't know what the heck is going on with all this breathing. So arm up, shoulder up, and relax. Here we go. Inflammation is improving. Praise Jesus. Arm up, shoulder up. So just think, I reached up and somebody came and got me. Yep. Let's go to the other side. Go to the other side. So the arm goes up first. Keep it nice and straight. So the elbow is going to be straight. It's going to be extended. Shoulder takes it from there. So we're on the opposite side now. We got 4 on this side. Arm reaches up. Shoulder takes it up from there. Exhale when you're reaching the arm up. Inhale when you're pulling the arm down. Yeah. So exhale. Exhale, inhale, we're coming down. So we're going to play with that breath. We're going to flip it over. How often should we be doing these exercises? According to Joseph Pilates, who created it, he said every day. He was a little arrogant little person too. But y'all learned about him. He said you should be doing his exercises every day. If you got your last one in, arm is, oh, your mother. Yes, thank you. Reach up, shoulder up. Yeah, now go back. How should you be sitting? Legs can be crossed or they can be extended as long as you allow your spine to stay straight. I'm just sitting here because I got all 3 platforms going. I want to make sure that you all can see me and hear me. Yeah? So now we're going to go into, nope, you didn't miss me, Ty, baby. Yeah. Come on now, we in. So now we're going to go into the flexion portion of that. This is a lateral flexion. So if you were between 2, let's just say windows, 2 panes of glass, you don't want to crack them. You don't want to break them. I want you to keep your body in between those 2 planes. So what's happening now? You're taking that arm. You're going to reach it up. Take the shoulder, reach it up. Now you're taking your entire spine. Take your spine up and reach over. You're reaching up and over. What's happening with your lower side, if there were a ball stuck in your side, I want you to push your side away from that ball. So you're reaching up and over. And that arm is still reaching above your head. And we'll come back up. Jesus. Let me give TikTok a better view. All right, here we go. Arm up, shoulder up, spine up and over. Let that bottom arm go out so you can have some room. Now take that bottom side and push it away. So you got to get over. There was a ball you're reaching over. You got to get over. You got to get, your belly's in the way. That's okay. Just shift it over. That's your protection for your abs. You got some belly down there. That's you just keeping your abs in the witness protection program. Take that arm. We're going to only work on one side. Are you on your sit bone? Yes. Yes. And the goal is to keep both of those bones down. So you don't want to lean. You're not trying to lean over because then you change it into something else. You are flexing the spine. Why does this make me feel my lungs different? Yeah, because you opening up everything. So we're still only working at one side. So reach the arm up, take the shoulder up, take the spine up and over, move the lower side away. So now you may feel a stretch from the armpit down to the hip. We don't want to lay down and pick that hip up. Keep everything down. You're stretching. You're laterally flexing your body to one side. Let's switch sides. Praise the Lord. Grand rising. Yeah. You have a marvelous Monday as well. Can I explain the breath flow in this, please? Yes. So here we go. So now let's take it here. We're going to take it from this neutral position, and we're going to take this. So we're going to go for an inhale on the reach and an exhale on the flexion. Yeah? So we have an inhale. Extend your inhale as the shoulder goes up a little bit more. I'm on the opposite side now. And then as I begin to exhale, I'm lifting my spine up and I'm exhaling over. I can exhale a second time and push that bottom side away. Inhale to come back to reset. I'm going to inhale. Inhale more to get that shoulder up. Start my exhale, take my spine up and over, and exhale again to push that bottom side away because I got to reach over the ball. Here we go. Thank you for the follows, thank you for the taps, thank you for the shares. Yeah, you should be over in your flexion, not looking at me, not looking at what I'm doing. Here we go. Last one. You will only be able to be in class from 6 to 6:45. You're good. You'll be good because we'll probably be having a discussion at that time. Here we go. We're lifting. Exhaling, reaching over, and down. Yep, our sides are different. So some days you can do some things, and some days your body's like, no, we're not doing that. We're not doing that. The amount of gas, I could not go. Okay, so one of my YTers said the amount of gas that's happening, this couldn't be happening in person. And yeah, gas does happen in class. It does. So if you're feeling that, you're like, wait a minute, why am I? Because you know what's happening? All of that movement that you just did is waking up your digestive system. And especially if you didn't like eat right before you laid down, the stretch feels so good. Yes, it is something special. So what's happening is you're starting to get things moving around. And that's when that gas is like, in a minute, lady, I'm gonna need you to hurry up because now we gotta go to the bathroom. Yeah. Thanks for saying that. I didn't tell them that yesterday. So if you feel, that you're passing a lot of gas, or if you go and have a bowel movement right after class, welcome to Pilates because yes, it does work on your digestive system that way. So now here's our bonus. We're gonna combine. So go back to your first side that you did your lateral flexion on. We're gonna combine that, right? So we're gonna inhale to reach up, take the shoulder up, laterally flex to the side. You move back to give you a good view. As you are laterally flexing to the side, the arm that's above your head, you want to look underneath that armpit and look for the ceiling. So this is where your rotation comes in, and we're going to take it into an extension. Now my chest is coming forward, and my back is popping. Yeah? And then come back up to that center position. I'm going to do it on the other side. I'm reaching up, shoulder is up, taking the spine up and over. What's happening here? I'm looking underneath the armpit that's up top to look for the ceiling, and then I'm pressing my chest forward to go into that extension. Jesus. Oh my Lord. Yeah. Belly is protection. It is. It's protecting your abdominals. They ain't ready. The abdominals ain't ready to be revealed. You up here trying to flex and it's cold outside. Yeah, your belly like, let me hold these down. They ain't ready. That's what it is. They ain't ready for you to flex on them. Snap, crackle, and pop. Here we go. Let's do our combination. Reach that arm up. Continue to reach it up. Spine up. Look underneath the arm that's up top and the arm is still reaching up, and then go into your extension. Oh, Jesus. Good morning, good morning. Let's come back up. Peace and light. Have a good day. Hey, let's go to the other side. Arm up. Shoulder up. Class is Monday and Friday, 6 a.m. Look underneath that arm in your rotation and go into your extension. We got one more on the other side. Arm up. Shoulder up. Have a good day at work. Flexing over. Look underneath that armpit. Go into your extension. Whoo, Jesus. Let's go to the other side. Reaching up. Shoulder up. Go for the flexion first. And then you're going to go for the rotation. And then go into your extension. Yeah. Take a breather. Drink some water, say a prayer. Mama say, mama sigh, mama kuso. Mama say, mama sigh, mama kusa. Take a breather. How we doing? Give me some thumbs up. You taller. You done growed up a couple of inches. So let me know. Give me a few words. Take this blessing in class. Is class almost over? Sad you missed it. You'll be in the next one. Yeah, we're gonna go into. Oh Lord, we done took this. So in fact, I'm going to hold off on our flow because I don't want to chop us up. We are going to take a pause here. This was enough. That breath work was enough. I didn't even realize that we are already at 45 in, because I did say I wanted to pause at least 15 minutes before we're done, anywhere between 15-20 minutes, so we can have a discussion. So thank you so much, Indigo Girl, because Indigo Girl was like, look, is this almost over? Because I got things to do. Yeah, so we're going to get into the actual flow. So when you come back on Friday, this work that we just did is going to flow a lot smoother because you've already had your intro into this. And then we're going to go into our actual Pilates flow. But all of that is a part of Pilates. Now, let me ask this question. This is to everybody on every screen. If you have been doing Pilates with the white tears, again, I am not judging anybody. I'm not throwing no shade at no, you can't wait till next Friday. Yeah, it's this Friday. Don't wait till next Friday. Come this Friday. I'm not throwing any shade, but what I want to know is from your experience here, if you have done pre-recorded videos with an instructor, did they give you all of that information as to what's happening with your body, or were they just doing the exercises, right? So that's what I mean. So that's why I don't just post my videos. I don't just post them because I do want people to understand all. Somebody said, nope. Yeah. So I want you to get everything you're supposed to have so that you can make Pilates work a whole lot better for you. And I'm hoping that that's making sense. Ooh, some sweat. Yeah, sweating. Look, we ain't even went nowhere. I never even made it to my mat. We ain't even went nowhere. Yes, you will sweat. 50-50. Okay, so some did say that. Yeah. But typically when you see those pre-recorded, I made it make sense. Yes, I like stuff to make sense, so I hope I'm making it make sense for you. But a lot of times when you have the pre-recorded, one, it's technically not their job, because they're doing this for free and they're posting it, but they explain what is going on within my body. Okay. So yeah, so I want to make sure that you understand. So I feel awake and I have done Pilates and I haven't had this fundamental, to make it make sense. That's it. Again, you have never done Pilates before and this is very informative. So what I want, whether you continue on your journey with me once this is over, because my class is only through Black History Month. So at the end of February, if you decide to continue your journey with me, we'll take this up to another level. But if you decide to go with someone else on your Pilates journey, you will know what you're supposed to be doing even when they don't say it. That's what I want to do. That's my goal, to make sure that you are educated. If we get the 34 pose chart, will these moves be first? No, this is just what I do to prep the body, because I know a lot of people don't get that when they get to 30. But go ahead and get the chart. You can use that for practice. But there's some on there, Coach Robin ain't told you to do them. You know the ones I'm talking about. I wouldn't teach those virtually, and especially for people who I can't see, I can't put my eyes on. But some of them are very taxing on your spine and on your neck. But go ahead, you can get your 34 pose chart. That would be great. And if you don't know what she's talking about, it's the original 34 contrology exercises or the original 34 Pilates exercises. If you want to, you can download it, you can screenshot it, you can keep it on your phone. You can put it on some paper and tape it up somewhere so that you'll have a guide. That's all we're doing, the original 34. And so when we are doing our classes, we're going from the blueprint, the original, from the creator, from Joseph Pilates. We're doing the work that he gifted to the world. We're not climbing up no walls, and we're not doing all that other extra stuff. Oh, and for my people, and I'm not sure if you're on here, so for my people who asked about, can you do this from the bed? You certainly can, because that's where Pilates actually started from. So I hope you were able to chime in. If you're here, just let me know if you're here, because I had a couple people who asked me because of mobility issues, could they do this from the bed? Now, if you don't have mobility issues, don't do it from the bed. It's just that's the access that they have to it. If you have the ability to be down on the floor and to be upright, that's what we want you to do, because that was the goal of the people who Joseph Pilates was working with, to get them out of the bed. They were injured and he worked with them on the bed so that he can help them to get out of the bed, if that's making sense. I've never done Pilates before. This is very informative. Thank you so much. Will I post this live? No, I'm not posting the lives, because people are not going to be going around talking about I told them nothing if they wasn't in my class. Now, if you was in my class, that's a little bit different. So yeah, so these are just going to be free. These are going to be free. I'm disabled and in bed, and I'm so glad. Listen, praise Jesus. Let me go back. Let me pin you. Yeah, because a couple of people did reach out to me and ask that question. So yeah, you can do that. You can do it from your bed. But when we get into the history, you're going to be like, well, he did what? Yeah. but he actually did work with injured people who were in the beds, and he helped them to get out of the bed by doing his exercises with them, like showing them in the bed. Okay, so everybody's saying have a great day. If you have any more questions, I got 10 more minutes to hang out with you. 10 more minutes to hang out. Okay, I got a message. Ooh, the messages are popping in. Okay, so YT, I still got y'all over here. You hear from the bed 6 weeks out of listen, let me pin the second one. Look here, come on, surgery people. Come on, mobile limitations. I need y'all to post something about this to let people know, because some people get, you're welcome. Some people get really intimidated, or they feel like they can't do it. Grand Rising, thank you so much for this information. You're welcome. This exclusive baby gotta be, yeah. Is that Ronnie? I hope I'm pronouncing it right. Ronnie said, this is exclusive, baby. You got to be here to get it. Yes, Excited to learn the history. The history is very interesting, and especially the Black history. Now, we ain't going to discuss the Black history until Blessings. Thank you so much. We ain't going to discuss the Black history until Black History Month, which is when this class was supposed to start. But the people said, what's the difference between yoga and Pilates? We doing that in the history. We're going to do that in the history. But there is a fundamental difference between yoga and Pilates. You in a wheelchair? Listen, y'all, come on now. Y'all chime in. So we got 2 in the bed, 1 out of surgery, 1 with limited mobility. We got somebody in the wheelchair. Listen, come on, wait a minute. Yeah, come on now. Thank you so much. You're welcome. See you Friday. I have a foot injury and I'm still, listen, come on with the feast. Come on, feast don't fail me now. Foot injury. Listen, we got 2 bed, 2 wheelchair, foot injury. Can't wait to learn. Yes, I'm here for you. You have a foot, okay, that's my foot injury. We're in my classes Mondays and Fridays, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. You're welcome. We're signing out. I'm just going through. Have a blessed day. Thank you. Do we have class every day? Nope. Mondays and Fridays, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Thank you so much. Be blessed. Go out and be greater than you were 45 minutes ago. Listen, you done learned something. You done learned something in here today. You learned about your forward flexion. You learned about your back extension, your rotation, and your lateral flexion. And then you spiced it up with that 3-piece at the end. Yeah. You're so welcome. Go out and be greater than your class is done. You just got here. Oh, random user. That's all right. Come back Friday. We're here Mondays and Fridays, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yep, class is done. Thank you all for sharing the lives. Thank you for all of the gifts. Thank you for tapping the screen. Yes. Great start to the morning. Have a wonderful day. You have a wonderful day as well. Have a wonderful day. We're signing out. I'm just scrolling through to see if I have missed. Yep, y'all tell Ty baby, I started at 6. I'm telling you now. And it's really important to get here when class starts, because that's when we do our breath work and we're going to do our spinal work. So if you come at 6:10 or 6:15, now there's something preventing you. Like if you got kids, get them on the bus, there's nothing you can do about that. But if you come 15 minutes into class, you actually have missed a lot of stuff. So just try and get here as early as possible. Class was great. Thank you so much. Can I list the 4 exercises one more time? Look here, username 333. Look, taking notes. That's what you do. Forward flexion. That's your C curve. Back extension, that's the parenthesis. You're opening the spine. Well, you're opening the chest. So you're from the front, but you're extending the spine back. You have your rotation. That's where you're wringing out that towel, getting every drop of water. And then we have our lateral flexion, where we went up and over and pushing away from that ball. So forward flexion, back extension, rotation, both sides, and our lateral flexion, where we're going up and over. Okay, I was able to do this without pain, and it feels so warmed up. I'm so grateful. Thank you so much for participating. Fibromyalgia. This is listen. You all please post if you post, or if you see one of my posts, go back to you can go back to my pin post, or anything that I was talking about. Pilates sounds good. Get Marion, good morning, and just let the people know how you were able to do this. Come on, I'm loving this. See, limitations doesn't mean impossibilities. That's what I say. Wish you could stay to get ready. Yeah, go ahead and get ready for work, girl. You gotta get that money on, because I can't hold you. I can't hold you on that. Yes, what was the name of the recommended Pilates mat? I'm not recommending a Manduka. I was showing you the Manduka, but go on Manduka's website and I'll let you make that decision. I'm just saying, I went through a costly, I call it mat quest, buying all the mats. That's what I'm saying. Do you have an Instagram too? No, me and Meta, we ain't in a relationship like that no more. Okay, thank you. You're doing this at the desk at work. Listen, don't let your supervisor come in there. Somebody in there doing it at work. Don't let your supervisor see you. I do have an Instagram handle, but I'm not on there. So you can catch me on Fanbase. Fanbase, NYT, where you are from there. So yeah, so you can look into those mats. You can look into Manduka. The best way to start our day. Yes, thank you. Recovering from 3 slip over. Listen, what I say. Limitations does not mean impossibilities. You posted me. Oh, okay. Thank you. Yeah, you can post me on there. Yeah, I'm okay with being posted on there. But if they tap into my IG, they won't. Listen, who's that? Sharika, stay away from that. She's putting the exercise on that I'm not gonna teach y'all. That boomerang, that's one of the ones, right? So is that what you're telling me? You saw the one I'm not gonna teach you. I'm not doing that because that's very taxing on your spine and on your neck. And I need to see you. I need to put my eyes on you to go to teach somebody the boomerang. I won't do that here. This was awesome. Thank you so much. You have a great Monday. Thank you for this. It was the perfect start to the day. Is it every Friday, same time? Yep, Mondays and Fridays at 6 a.m. Yes. Sharika, stay away from that boomerang. Or if you go over there, don't say Coach Robin sent you. You're a little sore, but it feels great. Yes, this is wonderful. I'm just scrolling through. Thank you, Coach. I'm hilarious. Thank you so much. I might have been a comedian in my other life. I don't know. Really, I'm a DJ though. Like in my mind, I'm a DJ. Nah, I put you on a quick boomerang. You put me on a boomerang. Okay, not the move. I don't know what that is. Don't look it up then. Okay. Thank you so much. She put me on a boomerang on IG. Yeah, but that's actually a Pilates exercise. Good day, fam. Okay, see me Friday. Yep. Thank you so much. I have to get myself and son ready for school. Yep, go take care of that baby. Look at God. He done bless you. It's like my chest opened up in a way I needed. My limited mobility. 4 a.m. was worth it. Listen, come on now. Let me pin you. Yep. You get that mucus loosened in your lungs. And some people may expectorate, like you may bring up some mucus. You're like, what is wrong? Because that does open up. And that's a part of the Pilates history too, because Joseph Pilates had breathing issues, and that's when he came up with his breath work and all of that. So I'm not getting ahead of the instructor. I'm a student. Thank you so much. Yeah, but it does help with your, look at this. Look, Pilates working on the first day. When exhaling, should we engage the pelvic floor? Yes, we're adding. Yep, you're engaging your pelvic floor and your abdominals on your exhale. And you're exhaling through those pursed lips. So like you have a straw in your mouth. I have a great personality. Thank you so much. The Lord bless me with that. I can't wait to learn, and you guys are inspiring me. Thank you so much. And one with fibromyalgia. Look, this is 2. This is another one, fibromyalgia. Okay. Y'all let the people know. Limitations does not mean impossibilities. Yeah, I'm going to share something with you all the way I tackle goals. This is just me. My class is amazing. Thank you so much. What was the name of the recommended Pilates mat? Somebody asked me about the mat that I showed yesterday. I showed the Manduka. It's the Manduka, but look it up first. What I am recommending is that you don't invest in the mat. Now, the store that got 5 on it, yeah, you can go there because they actually have some thicker mats. You can go there and just use that for now until you make the decision, because your mat is a part of your journey. The mat is a part of your practice. So you don't want to just go out and buy a mat for this class, because you go out there and be like, I spent $200 on this mat. I don't even want to do this no more. So go to the store that got 5 on it. You can grab one of those and get, a thicker. You want to get 5 millimeters or thicker on your mat, because a Pilates mat is different from a yoga mat. So you see how we spent all the time on the floor. We didn't stand up. Yoga, you go up and down, and you need the firm foundation of the floor. So that will be a thinner mat. Pilates, we don't need that. Thank you for the follows. Thank you for the hearts. Thank you for tapping on the screen. We don't need that in Pilates. So you can go to that store. But Manduka was the brand. It was the brand. But I've tried, so many brands. Okay, let's see. 2 dislocated knees with the torn meniscus on both. Come on now, I'm pinning y'all. You all let the people know. A bad hip, but the way my body already feels is so much better. Listen, 2 dislocated knees. Y'all see that with the torn meniscus? All right, let me put the bad hip up there. Come on here. I'm pinning these comments. Okay. So this is what I was going to share with you all in terms of tackling goals. This is just me. This is how I do it. And I want you to just, find a way for you to be able to go on this journey without the fear of, it's going to be so hard. It might be hard. Pilates is hard, but you're going to get stronger at the end of it. But this is what I do. When I have made a decision, or if I have a challenge that's presented to me, what I do first is I identify if another human being has ever done it. If another human being has ever done it, that means the possibilities are great. The possibilities are large that I can actually do that. If only one, I'm cool. Like that stuff Simone Biles be doing, it's a possibility that I can do that. But then we're going to break it down. This is just my system. This is just how I've been operating, so long in my life. The second is probability. Probability is more centered on me. is it probable that I'm going to be able to do that in my current state of, in this case, fitness, right? So we'll use a marathon for an example, right? So the probability with the condition that I'm in now is with proper training, I can run an actual marathon. That's probability. So possibility is first. That's real big. Probability narrows it down to me. Then I go into the likelihood. Now, the likelihood is that critical decision time for me where I'm like, am I willing to put in the work that it's going to take to do this? That's when I'm making a decision. If I decide no, I don't move forward with it. If I decide yes, I move forward with it. And then I go into executing my plan. That's just me. That's how I tackle something. So I don't take fear in with me. Or if fear does arise, I hold on to that fear and then use it as courage, because it's brave to do something when you're scared. That's where courage comes from. That's that bravery. Courage comes from doing something, do it scared. If you're doing it scared, then you're brave. So just find a space in your mind. That's why yesterday in orientation, I said, come with an open mind. So what you heard, Pilates is so hard, I'm going to say and is, but it's possible for you to do it. The possibilities are there because one other person has done it. Yeah, the possibilities. Now, how far you'll go, how long you'll go, how advanced, your movement practice will become, that becomes a part of what you're going to do when you put the work in. And I'm hoping this is resonating with somebody. So you don't have to use my system. If you want to use it, you can borrow it. I don't have a problem with that. If it works for you, then work it out. All right. She's not getting, okay, that's really good. Where am I based in person? I am in the Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area. Great start to my day. Everyone have a good day. Have a good day. Yeah. I'm a Paralympian. Excuse me. And this is the best Pilates class. Okay. What? Y'all not going to be able to tell me. I got an Olympian in here. I don't even know if y'all going to be able to talk to me after this. Look, I done had London checking in. I done had Belgium, Botswana. I done had Italy, France, Kenya. Listen, I got an Olympian. Listen. Thank you so much. Can I repeat the 4 exercise slowly, please? Yeah. We were talking yesterday, having fun, and I said, I don't know if I be talking too fast, so people be listening too slow, but I got you. Forward flexion. That's number 1. Back extension. Well, I'm not going to identify the body parts. I'm just going to give you the 4 simple ones. So flexion, extension, rotation, and then we have our lateral flexion. Class officially does start, that's GGB well, it does start in February, but these other people, child, they done told me I needed to start today. So that's why we did orientation yesterday. So you didn't miss the history, all of the stuff that I said, in the video. So class technically starts February 3rd, that Monday. So if you want to come, on Friday to get this pre-work in, you can totally do that. But yes, you thought right. Them people they was trying to bully me, but I ain't scared of them. I told y'all, me and Bernie Mac from the same neighborhood. Look it up. I'm 606-360, 606-21. I'm just saying, I ain't scared of you. But I didn't want to lose the enthusiasm. That's why we went ahead with this. The technique you did this morning is breath work, right? Yes. Box breathing. It's controlled breathing, but the one we did this morning is box breathing. Just think of 4, 4, and 4. Closing the box. For me, that resonates with my mind. All I got to do is keep up with the number 4. You feel great. Thank you. You're welcome. Yes, working the stiffness out. Now you're ready for a great work day. Yes. Will there be a mini recap on Friday? No, we flowing forward. On Friday, we're going to start class off with the breath work. If that's what you mean, we will do our breath work. We will do our spinal work. We're going to do that before every class. And then we flowing on. Flow on. You have an amazing day. Go out and be greater than you were an hour ago. I still got 151 people here. I'm trying to get through. So somebody waiting on me to get to there. Nope, it's not going to be a recap of today's lesson, because today's lesson is going to be the start of every class. If that makes sense. I'm just giving you the sprinkles of it right now, and then we're going to put it on and put the power behind it as we move through each class. So kind of yes, but it won't be called a recap because this is a part of the work for class. 6 until like 6:40, because I do want to just check in on you all after class. Right now, I'm just scrolling through, trying to answer these questions. So yeah, so if you're signing out, class is over. I'm just answering some questions. You have a great day. I still got 146 people in here. Thank you so much. Classmates, listen, come on now. Have a good day. A recap of today on CK. I hope you heard my response to that. So kind of, sort of, yes. Kind of, sort of, yes, recap. Okay, thank you. Have a great day. Have a blessed day. Dang, I missed it today. That's okay. We'll be here Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Yes, you're welcome. Do I have a YouTube? I have dialysis on Monday, Wednesday, and Friday early around this. Yes, I do, but I don't know if you heard that I explained. Like, I don't post just my videos. Now, what you can do, You can go to, I do have a YT channel, Coach Robin Renee. If you look in my playlist that says, this is Miss Blue Love, if you look in my playlist that says travel hacks, I think it's travel hacks, I actually have this spinal work on that playlist because I also host retreats, and so I share that with my people who go on those long flights for retreats, that you can do this while you're on those long plane rides. So this spinal work is on there. That's on there. So that's the videos there. But that was, intended for my retreat people or my long distance travelers. So that spinal work is on there. And then also, if you saw the video where I was sitting and there's a silhouette behind me, that breath work is on there. There's a 1 minute breath work and there's a 5 minute. Oh, that's what you all can do. If you want to challenge yourself, you can go to my YT channel, Coach Robin Renee. I have a 1 minute box breathing and I have a 5 minute. You can do both of those. So yes, Miss Blue Love, you can at least do that. You can at least do everything we did today, the breath work and the spinal work, on my YT at Coach Robin Renee. Yeah, you can do Pilates. Baby, I have had people, this is Lana Forever. Yeah, I've had people with total knee and hip replacements. You sure can do Pilates because we down on the mat. You missed your first day of class. That's okay. That's okay. That's okay. Most of us ordered in these classes anyway. Thank you so much, Hillman Talk. Yes, first class, down, down, down. Thank you. Your core is fired up and you feel energized. This thing, limited disability. I was going to drop this class. Don't do that. Don't do that. Who is this? Who is this? Don't drop class. You see that? Look at God. He done sent you your blessing. Don't drop class. Come on in here. You're going to be working at your pace. Forward flexion, yes. Rotation, lateral flexion, and back extension. Yep, you got it. You got it. What's up with Love D? What's up? Thank you so much for working this chat. Can someone type the breath work so that I can screenshot it? Please, you have hard of hearing. So the breath work is called box breathing. With Love from D, with Love D, can you type that in so I can pin it up? It's called box breathing. That's what you want to do. Let's go Panthers. Panther Nation. Limitation doesn't mean impossibility. It doesn't. We got choices. I'm glad I didn't drop. Who is dead? Don't be dropping this class. I'm telling you, I got you. If I only take you 2 inches forward, I took it further than where you were going on your own. I'm just saying, don't drop class. Next class Wednesday. No, we're Mondays and Fridays, 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. Peace and blessings. Take it light. A knee injury. Yep, you can do Pilates. Forward extension. It's called box breathing. So who asked me about that breathing? Okay, my Paralympian. Okay, let me scroll through. I'm trying to scroll through. If I miss anybody, I do apologize. When doing with the C with the spine, when you're exhaling on the forward flexion. So on your C, the C part, that's your exhale. Inhale is when you're back into the upright seated position. Yeah. Okay, Sharika. Yep, thank you for answering that one, Sharika. Okay, because I'm going on this. Creator, my first class with me. You're welcome, you're welcome. Missed the class. Will this be reposted? Nope. It won't be reposted. The exercises that we're doing are the original 34 Pilates mat work exercises. You can TikTok them, you can YouTube them, and you can Google them. It's the original 34. Thank you everyone for helping. I can't wait to join class on Friday. Knee injury. Yep. Here we go. Who's got the notes? Your body? Y'all know that? You're welcome, Soror. See you Friday. Your body got the notes. Y'all ever heard that? The body keeps the score. That's who got the notes, your body. And on Wednesday, see, I'm a 2-dayer, right? So some people feel their work in their exercise, their movement the very next day. I have a whole 24 hours that passed. I've been forget about it. The man kick in on them 48. It'd be 2 days later. I'm like, oh my God, where is this coming from? So that's me joined in at the last minute. Looks like a good class. Yep. See you Friday. That's what the people saying. It was a good class. You're welcome. You're welcome. I have much gratitude. Any Pilates books you recommend for this particular class? Now, if you want to buy a book, you don't have to. You want to get Return to Life. I don't have my copy up here with me, but it's called Return to Life. It is by Joseph Pilates, who is the creator of Pilates. Return to Life. It's Return to Life through Contrology, but Return to Life. If you want it, if that's your manual, it has all the exercises. It has him explaining. So you get it from the man himself. I'm not, saying it's required, but if you want to use a manual, that's what you would use. If you're a book person, because I am too, with the papers and all that, that is the book. You ain't got to go nowhere else. Return to Life through Contrology is the name of the book. I'll make sure I have it on Friday so I can show you all and you can screenshot it if you decide you want to get a book. But that's the one I would recommend because that's the work that we're doing. I feel like I have a better posture already. Listen, the store that you got 5 on. Yeah, the store that got 5 on. Yep, get your mat from there. Yep. Make this investment, as less as possible for right now. We just want you to get comfortable. But if you decide to make Pilates a part of your life, then you want to invest in the mat, because your mat is a part of it. What part of it? Northwest Indiana. So we're talking Whiting, Munster, Hammond, Gary. Who am I missing? So Whiting, Munster, Hammond, Gary. Those are the four. That I'm thinking of right now. Yep. Northwest Indiana. Back to Indiana. Indiana, here I come. We got Michael Jackson hometown. Eastern time, 7 a.m., but we are 6 a.m. Eastern time. Can I go through the breathing techniques again? Box breathing? No, because I'm actually signing out, because I gotta go work for the man. I gotta go work for the man, so I won't be able to go through it. But it's called box breathing. If you want to look it up, Mama's when she said, "Work it out, work it out, work it out." Here we go. Hey, Tashi. Okay. Ooh, can I pin you? Tashi, say something so I can pin you real quick. Because now you think that work we just did on the floor? Get in Nurse Tashi's class, baby. She got a chair fit class. It's made for in the chair. So please make a comment. And with Love D, if you see Tashi Wellness, if you can slide her up or if you can respond to her. So yeah, Tashi, please make a comment so I can pin you. Y'all need to get in that chair fit class. Have a great day. Highly favored protection. We ain't leaving until... Look, I'm trying to get the word. Okay, let me scroll up. So Nurse Tashi, please say something. Okay, let me scroll all the way up. Okay, here she go. Now, y'all screenshot this for real. See, y'all stayed for a blessing. Y'all knew y'all was staying. Follow her. Tashi Wellness, I'm telling you. She's pinned up now. Her question is, do you do online Pilates? Because she just made a comment. Screenshot that and follow her right now. She has a chair fit class. Baby, we thought we were just going to be in that chair doing a little bit. So if your mobility is that limited that you're not able to get out the chair, don't worry about it. She be doing cardio in the chair, like for real. She take you up, she take you down. Her playlist listen. She take you through all genres of music on that playlist. Yes. Follow Tashi Wellness. But that chair fit, and she does them on TT for free. So follow her. If you go, you'll see them posted on her page. I do believe they're posted on her page, but definitely link up. Thank you so much. All right. I think that's it. So we are at 7:12. Like I said, I gotta get my check. I gotta go get my check from the man. So I got to go clock in for the man, because they ain't gonna say I was doing something on their time, because the lies you tell. No, I'm doing your work on your time. I'm doing my work on my time. So I thank you all so much for coming in and for flowing with us this morning. I am looking forward to going on this journey with you as your mindful movement guide. Again, I ain't telling you what to do. I'm telling you what I learned. I'm telling you what the man created, and you take with it what you need. You take from it what you need. And you use that to enhance your life. Pilates is definitely going to bless you. And yes, Pilates is hard, but you'll get stronger. You can do hard things, right? Limitations does not mean impossibilities. So on that note, thank you all for the follows. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you for sharing. Human Talk. Yes, Melanin Matters. Virtual Pilates. Look here. I got to pin this last one. Yep, these are your hashtags if you post. So it's Human Talk, Melanin Matters, and Virtual Pilates. Make sure you put those hashtags in your post. Classes Mondays and Fridays, 6 a.m. Where am I located? On your screen. I'm on your screen. But if you mean physically, I am in the Chicagoland, Northwest Indiana area. So I work between two states. Yeah. So that's physically where I am. So I'm a Midwesterner. So that's it, y'all, for real. Take it light, go out and be greater. All right. Oh, so you may be able to come to my South Suburbs class in Matteson, Illinois. You are so welcome. Oh, listen. Look here. I'm loving these note takers. I'm pinning that comment. So screenshot that. So it's Monday and Friday, 6 a.m. Central Standard. Thank you so much for my roses. 6 a.m. Central Standard Time. It's the original 34, a 5mm or thicker mat. You can use a yoga mat for now, but if you decide to make Pilates a part of your practice, you're going to get a thicker mat. Yes. All right. So we are signing out. Go out and be greater than you were. Now it's an hour and 20 minutes ago. Have a phenomenal day. Peace. I'm signing out. Yes, I want to end. And yes, I want to end.